Now here's some good news. For decades, maybe centuries, women were taught not to fight back, that resisting would only get them hurt worse, as though being raped or beaten doesn't constitute injury. But more recent studies have debunked this theory and consistently shown that forceful and immediate, now that's a key word, resistance strategies are effective in thwarting rape attacks and do not necessarily lead to greater injuries. One significant study conducted by professor and researcher Sarah Ullman from the University of Illinois at Chicago found that the injuries the women sustained were the results of the rapist's initial blows and strikes, which is what compelled them to fight back, but not a result of their resistance strategies. Now here's my bottom line. If a woman chooses not to defend herself in a sexual attack, let it be because she has assessed the situation and determined that it's far too dangerous, at least in that moment, but not because she doesn't know how to, or she thinks that she shouldn't. Having choices and know-how is not only critical in the event itself, but also can have a significant bearing in the aftermath. In her best-selling book, Trauma and Recovery, Dr. Judith Herman, one of the world's foremost experts on trauma, writes, "The experiences of women who have encountered a rapist suggest the same resilient characteristics are protective to some degree. The women who remained calm, used many active strategies, and fought to the best of their ability were not only more likely to be successful in thwarting the rape attempt, but also less likely to suffer severe distress symptoms, even if their efforts ultimately failed. By contrast, the women who were immobilized by terror and submitted without a struggle were more likely not only to be raped, but also to be highly self-critical and depressed in the aftermath." She adds, "Women's general high sociability, however, was often a liability rather than an asset during a rape attempt. Many women tried to appeal to the humanity of the rapist or to establish some form of empathic connection with him. These efforts were almost universally futile." Enough talk. Let's fight.